Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Drago. Really appreciate you guys joining me here today. It's a brand new year. And it's a brand new project and adventure. And there's tons of things going on here as well as in the game. We're going to definitely be jumping into all the fun things that are new to me. I'm just going to take these off because they're killing me already. There's tons of new things in the game that we're going to be going over today. We're going to be doing our commander swaps live. I'm going to need your help. I want this kind of be collaborative somewhat, but we're going to go through my current set of commanders, a lot of which are still very relevant, but I don't know if there's necessarily 5 or 6 and definitely not 7 marches that are relevant. And keeping in mind that in a previous Rise of Kingdoms life, I was a heavy spender, and I was able to kind of compensate for rash decisions. And now we're in a position where we're going to be a low to very medium spender, if that. So what that means is we really need to be targeted with our gold heads. We need to be targeted with these swaps that we got. We also need to be targeted with our activities in the game. And then also understanding my new role. My microphone's probably really loud, guys. Sorry. My new role in the game, which is not necessarily going to be Garrison or Rally Captain. It's going to be open field, and it's going to be after the first wave. I'm not going to be the first wave. I'm not going to be the one swarming cities. I'm not going to be the one swarming flags, forts, etc. I will when the time comes, if it's necessary. But there's going to be people that are better suited, that have better armaments, that have better equipment. Although my equipment's pretty strong, I just need to catch up on some iconic stuff, and I think we'll be good to go. But there's going to be people that are going to be more suited for those roles than me, whereas before I was the guy. So understanding the new role that I'm going to be taking in this game as we reflesh out this account that's 6 years old and had a bit of a break in between, we're going to kind of jump into all that. So without being a little bit of a chatty Cathy, I'm going to jump into the game. And let's start kind of level setting where we're at. First off, I want to welcome to the stream everybody here so far. We got Rockgosu, Iceman's in the house. Dom, my man, is in the house as well. Joe Dubs congratulating me on a Commanders win. By the way, my Commanders won their playoff game last night. Couldn't sleep until 1 a.m. this morning because I was so hyped for that win. If you guys follow the NFL, you'll know what I'm talking about. We go from 4-13 last year with the number 2 overall pick this year to 12-5 and a playoff road win this year. Super hyped. Super hyped. So yeah, a little bit light on the sleep between the football win and then the baby, of course. I do also want to go over some updates on personal things here so that you guys can understand the evolution of the past few months of me saying, hey, I'm going to be doing more, I'm going to be doing more, and then getting stopped versus now, because it is a little bit different. We do have Joe Dubs in the chat as well. We've got Captain Hook, oh, Captain, my Captain. Marky's here. And Razvan, how is it not being whale anymore? We'll talk about that. Aaron, what's going on, man? Gonzalez just had to make it interesting, didn't he? The doink of the century. Doink for the divisional road game next week against the Lions, and that's going to be bittersweet because I feel like we're going to get trounced by the Lions. But if we were to win, how good a karma would that be sending home Ben Johnson, who, while our GM ownership group and everybody else who was decision making in the front office was in flight to Detroit to come interview Ben Johnson last year for the vacant head coaching job that ultimately went to Dan Quinn, basically turning our plane around and saying, thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to stay here in Detroit. I think that he made a good decision. I think he should have done that before he started telling teams he was interviewing. But how cool would it be to send that effer home in their first playoffs of the 2024-2025 season, being the team that was likely to have him as their new head coach if he did take a head coaching role. I think that's going to be pretty sweet. Anyway, sorry, getting way too much. This is not a football stream. That being said, thank you so much, Kurgan, for becoming a member again. Really appreciate you. I definitely look forward to chatting with you in voice whenever we get the chance, as well as everybody else in 916. Looking forward to that. Let's see, Razvan, you need Arthur, and I recommend Leo as the second swap. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We also have Osama Shabib. Welcome back, bro. I am happy to have you back to rock. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Lelouch, good to see you, my friend. Deps, Drago, boom, boom, bro. That's right. Death Dealer is here. Stitch is here. TSN. Love that. We have Bagas. Hello. Trigger warnings in the chat. Shaker. We also have Chung Fook Kong. Hello. What's going on from 2406? Fourth ever playoff road win by a rookie quarterback. Yeah, he's done a lot of firsts or third in NFL history type of stuff. So really excited for the future of the Washington Commanders. Yeah, but yeah, the Lions are going to put us down. Like just put us in the back corner and say, okay, go to sleep. Joe Dubs with a $10 donation as well. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate you. Happy New Year. Love seeing you back. Thank you. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. It's going to be a new year and it's going to be a fun year. I've got my old rock gear on, by the way. It's a little faded from when I got it 2.5, 3 years ago. This was after the first Osiris League commentary that I did, so maybe even a little over 3 years ago. But I got my rock gear on, bringing in the new year and the new stream here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in here. And I want to preface this by saying, for those of you that have been following the last couple videos and streams over the last maybe 6 months or so, I've been really highlighting what I plan on doing going forward and what our family situation is. Of course, you all know I have a new son. He is 8 months old now as of last week, and he is one of 6. So I have 6 children and a wife. In the last 3 to 4 months, I have one 10-year-old sitting over here staring at me from the right. In the last 3 or 4 months, my wife has transitioned back into travel because we are selling our home, the home we've been in for the last 6 years, the home we planned on being our forever home. But we've decided as a family to go ahead and find some land. We want to get some property. We want to get some livestock. We want to get some farming going on. Still have our jobs for the most part, but really just kind of started out small and slow, but ultimately want to get to the point where we are providing ourselves our own food meat-wise as well as farming-wise. We also want to kind of make a little bit of a business out of it. Part of this channel eventually will also be, in addition to this stuff, incorporating what we're doing on said farm. The first step to get there was to get the house fixed up to sell, which we did. That's step 1, check. The second one is to sell the home, which we just accepted an offer on that house. So within the next 30 to 60 days, we should wrap up that step, which was a huge step because it was a very high price point home. That's not to brag or anything, but that's just where it's at. And we have debts to pay off from my wife and I both. Wyatt, what are you doing, man? My wife and I both having major surgeries in 2023 and 2024, early 2024. So because of that, we have some debts to pay off that we want to get out of the way before we start this new journey. So the steps are falling into place. We're getting things rolling. That next step has now finished, and now we have to complete that sale, which it has a home contingency. So for those of you that don't know what that is, they have to sell their home before they can buy our home, but they have committed to buy our home once they've sold their home. So 30 to 60 days, that should be done. At that point, we're still going to continue to move around a little bit while my wife does travel nursing. I'm going to be taking care of the kids, doing this on a daily or bi-daily basis, making sure that I'm providing content, reconnecting with you guys. And that's a big reason why I restarted this, is because 1, this allows me to be mobile and still continue to bring in some form of income. But 2, and most importantly, I missed you guys. I missed having adult conversations with non-children, as my 10-year-old laughs in the corner. I miss having adult conversations with people. So that's a big part of what I'm doing here too. And getting reconnected with some of my old friends in game, as well as those of you who have been following the channel and continuing to grow with us. So also at the end of the day, I had tons of people messaging me saying, hey, you should check Rock out again, because there's been a lot of positive changes. Did so, really liked what I've seen. And this is really what this stream is going to be about, is doing the commander swaps, which are brand new and possibly once in a lifetime. So got to do that, right? Updating my account and really going through my account the way it is now and understanding, is there a way where I can go ahead and make it serviceable in today's meta? Because the meta has shifted. New generation commanders have come out. The commander swap is going to help, because I'll be able to get rid of some of the older commanders that aren't really buffed by the museum or things like that, to get to these new commanders that will be then maxed out and will be good to go. I want to go through what my marches are going to look like, because again, my new role in the game is not going to be Garrison and Rally. It's going to be open field. I've got us a sheet here where we're going to kind of go through this together and we're going to work through it. And ultimately I've got some ideas in my head, but I do want you guys to have some input on how I go about this and the best way to go about this, because there may be something that I'm missing that I don't know about yet in the game, vis-a-vis last Monday's stream where I was doing some of the equipment stuff to get more alliance credits and I messed it up. So we need to make sure that we're kind of updating me with some of the latest and greatest information, just as much as I'm getting this built up for you guys to bring you more content. TSN Stitch, no pew pew. There's going to be plenty of pew pew eventually. And there may be some, I think there's some KBKs going on today as well. So once we are done kind of organizing the events that we've got to accomplish today and organizing our marches and getting the swaps done and all that stuff, maybe there'll be some time to go and watch some KBK action. Looking forward to that too. Razman, have you ever heard of Kingdom 846? I have heard of Kingdom 846. We fought Kingdom 846 in 916. Yasin Ward, hello to both of you. Alex, 2025 is your year, bro. I hope so. I've had a lot of good years. Too many. But yeah, I'm hoping 2025 really hits for us. We've got a lot of moving parts. And if everything went really swimmingly, that would be great. Order Plays, great to see you back. Thank you. Kenny, I'm in school and watching this. Make sure you focus on your studies, my good man. But also appreciate you watching the stream. Jesse James, let's make Dragothien great again. Let's do it. That's really what we're all about. Yeah, Yasin, that's kind of the idea. I want to marry Rise of Kingdoms with the home life. And then also I do want to incorporate, a long time ago, I wanted to incorporate cooking because I am a trained chef. And I wanted to incorporate kingdoms, dishes with livestock we're raising on the farm. So like, for instance, like if there's Turkish dishes or Arabic dishes or, because Turkish would be the Ottoman, obviously, French dishes, you know, things like that. We can use the livestock that we have and are growing to make those things. And I can make them with you and show you how to do them properly. Razman, if you sold your home, you should invest everything in rock. That's the best investment. You are wrong. You are so wrong. That is not how it works out. Dream Meditation, welcome to the stream. iNuke, good to see you, my friend. Thomas Bodden, hello. Charlie, hello. How are you? We have Khan K79, good to see you. You as well. Rock Gosu, I would advise you not try to do too much. Agreed. Focus on 1 to 2 troop types first. If you try to field all troop types, you will be a paperweight waiting to get started on the field. I don't understand that comment. So maybe elaborate a bit. It might be armament based, in which case I'll listen. If it's equipment based, I've got the equipment I think I need to make things happen. Certainly troops can be built, so that's a thing. And I do have the commanders, I believe, between what I have now and what we will likely get into when we do these swaps. So I'm hoping for the best. Drees, welcome to the stream. Razman, it was definitely a joke. I took it as a joke, and I scoffed in your general direction whenever I read it. Mafufu, it's going well. Appreciate you, Ainu. Don't go full cav, okay? I mean, it's kind of lining up that way, isn't it? Not full cav, but like mostly cav with the commanders. We'll see. Nikola Petrovich, welcome to the stream. Good to see you too. Taquito or donor, absolutely. Nice little donor things going on while my 10-year-old does a Robux / Fortnite dance to the right, to the right of me. You want to come say hi? No, we're not doing the dance, but yeah, your shirt's like mostly blue green, so you're half invisible. All right. Okay. You said hi. Go. Infantry is finally good. It is, and I definitely plan on using those infantry marches. Okay, so yes, so first off, let's go through now that I've got the background reset again. Let's go through the events that we have to go through today, and then we're going to start working on our. Is that Emmett? I thought I heard Emmett cry. Never mind. Let's go through the events that are going on right now, and then we're going to go through the marches. So first off, the calendar is lit up. We've got daily stuff like the Soroli Crisis and MGE and things like that, but seasonal. So I haven't done this completed yet, but this will take 2 seconds whenever I want to do it. And then we have to wait one more day to unlock this. But I read an announcement, by the way, that they're going to suspend this event until later. I don't understand that because most people are just waiting for the 5 days, which is tomorrow. So why wouldn't they just wait another day? I don't know. We do have Legends Reborn, which I did buy the first one to unlock him. And then I could buy the other ones. We'll see how that goes. We also have the Cycle of Ha'ab, and this is going to be, again, for the Mayan civilization. Oh, they suspended First Strike. First Strike was that the one? No, which one was First Strike? Which one was First Strike? The free expertise to test it so people... Oh, yes. Perfect. Got it. Okay. Yes, I agree with that. I didn't do that because I knew that was going to be a problem. So I did not... I did not use the free trial. Yes. Perfect. We do have the cycle. Again, I've done all the events already today. Claimed them. As you can see, I'm active. And I've also been going through... I've got my gold heads. I got all of the... epic equipment material chests. I'm starting to work now on the healing speed ups because I'm desperately low on those. Then I'll go for the training speed ups. Then I will go for the resource chests, which are level 3, not too bad. Prefer level 4, but that's okay. And if I have anything else left, these are kind of negligible. I'll probably get the ancient Stella if I get enough of these crests, but we'll see how it goes. It goes until the 23rd, so I'd imagine we should be able to get them. That's 10 more days. Taquito. So I know how to make donor. I've made donor before. I've made lamb donor. I've made beef donor. And I've made goat donor. Or, yeah. Then you wouldn't swap him with the time you have him experience. Yes. So they suspended that. Yep. Harmon, watching you after a long time. How are you? Doing well. If you want to kind of catch up, the beginning of the stream was really just dedicated to updating everybody on where I'm at personally and then what's coming professionally as well. He's probably not missing many. He was a big old Kraken before. Yeah, I'm not missing many. I got lots of commanders. The only things I'm missing, like ever since the engineering commanders started coming out, I'm missing a lot of those. Taquito. So I liked the lamb one more because it was fattier. I like the lamb donor more. Oh, Zai, what's going on, man? All right, so we have these Mayan civilization events. We need to we'll just kind of review that right now. The Grand Reunion one. I mean, if you guys want to use my code, by all means do so. I don't know if anybody wants to go all up on that. Here, I'll copy this so it's easier for you guys if you want. That's my invite code if anybody's able to use that. I'm not sure. Gathering of Heroes. So let's start here. I already have quite a few of the Phase 1 commanders, obviously. The one I don't have here is Shajar al-Dur. And that's really it. All the other ones, except for John Hunyadi. We could do that one too. But again, I didn't get any of the engineering commanders. So those are out. But I do want to get. I mean, there's nobody here that I really want to get. I want to get them so I can unlock them so I can get the Writer of History bundle. That's really what I want at the end of the day. I do want to get. Well, I mean, none of these guys I plan on using. Yeah, I don't plan on using any of these guys. So really, if I get anybody from this event, it'll be just to unlock them. That's really what it's at. Gorgo's pretty good, I know. And I do plan on unlocking her. She's really good open field too, from what I understand, for the healing that she provides. Like basically a super tank. Like I think it's Gorgo. Is it Gorgo? Maybe it's somebody else. Is it Gorgo? I think it's Gorgo. She has healing factor. Smite damage, normal damage, skill damage. No, that's not it. Health bonus. Who was it that has the massive heal? Maybe it was the archer. Yeah, here we go. Maybe it was Shajar. Yeah, Shajar. Anyway, I don't plan on maxing her because I'm not an archer guy. Like I've got one fully maxed out archer set, and that's probably what I'll keep. And what I'll likely do for my archers is, well, let's go into it. So I've started getting some of the ones that I don't have. I had Zhuge. I had him before I not quit, but like when I came back for like a couple weeks, I got him and max wheel spinned him. So I got 66 of his gold heads. I unlocked Heraclius with the 3-day top up thing that they've got. I unlocked Steven with the King, the crown event that they had last week. And then I unlocked Philip as well on the wheel last week. I do have Herman on trial right now. I do have Herman unlocked, but he's like 2-1-1-1 or 2-0, 2 zeros all the way across. But here's where we're at. So if we want to really focus on legendary, let's go through the Cav. So these are the Cav commanders I have, and let's rank by power, I guess, because that'll give me the maxed out ones at the top. I've got XY, which again was kind of meta back in the day, but not so much with his damage factor being so low. I do like the damage reduction that he gives AoE. He does have decent march speed, massive attack bonus as well. We have a damage bonus and direct damage factor additional. And then we have Cav rage reduction and Cav damage bonuses, with the expertise giving 10% more skill damage. So these are all good things. I've got Max Minna, I've got Max Nevsky, I've got Max Chandra, I've got Max Saladin, obviously, Max Attila, Takeda, Double C, William, Genghis, Max Joan Prime. Let me unmute my audio here in the game so you can hear a little bit of this. I don't have Jadwiga. I don't have Arthur maxed yet, obviously, but he is 2-0-0-0-0. I don't have Bertrand maxed, and I don't have Belisarius maxed, but I did just unlock him as well. That's for Ozai. Am I done using my Swamp Commander? Big Farm. Which one are you referencing? Swamp Commander. I'm trying to figure out which one you're talking about. HQ, Arthur, and Nevsky Joan. Also, Huo. I've got 5-5-4-4. So I can either max him, which I plan on doing. That's going to be 160 sculptures. Yeah, it'll be 160 sculptures to max him. I definitely plan on maxing Arthur as well. And again, this is where it comes down to what do I use my swaps on versus what do I use gold heads on. Right. So I think here's kind of where I'm at. I definitely want to max Arthur. I definitely want to max Huo. If I do that, I've got the possibility, Cav-wise, right, of having Huo, of having Nevsky, of having Joan P, of having As far as meta commanders wise, Arthur. And that's kind of where I would leave it. I also, of course, have XY and Chandra and William. In fact, I'm going to add William in there because I like his buff debuff capability. And I'm going to add Attila because he is still technically meta. So those are the ones that I've got. Got Takeda. Actually, you know what? Let's use this to have everybody on here that... Here's this perfect. This is perfect. I just figured it out. Okay, so if it's not maxed, I'm going to put a star with the number of gold heads I need to max him. Arthur, I'm just going to put a star because that is what it is. Belly P better than William? Is that what y'all are saying? The problem is I don't have Belly P maxed out. And I don't want to spend gold heads on that. Well, so as far as who I'm going to swap, I've got gold heads galore for tavern commanders, so we'll be able to pick whoever we want. We'll put the equipment list down here too. We'll put the equipment list down there too. Armaments, you can pretty much bank on me having average across the board. I've got a ton of armaments, but none of them are... I might have one or two like end game armaments. The other ones are all average. So, well, that's the thing. Am I using 2 or 3 cav? That's going to be the key here. So let's go to archers really quick. And we'll do that one too. So obviously, wait a minute. Let me properties. That's why it's not working. So obviously we want to have Zhuge for Archer, right? That's like a must-have. And to max him, I mean, basically what, 630, 620. So he's basically brand new. So that'll be something. And then, actually, let me close this too. Close that window. Everything else is good. All right. Now I've also got, as far as end game. See, Artemisia was end game whenever I was playing. Amanatori was end game whenever I was playing. I've obviously got YSG. Also, Tamiris was also end game, but she's not anymore. Herman P is obviously one that we want to max, which he's going to have like nothing, right? See, archer-wise, see, I'm only going to have enough for one archer march, if that. Like, if I don't do anything, one march is really where it's going to be at. I could use what I've got, so maybe do like right now, I'm using my archer march is Boudica Prime 5551 with Tamiris. That's my double debuff march that I was using. That's what I was doing. Arthur YSG, a lot of people like. Oh, Asher, no, I don't have, see, so that's the other thing. I don't have all of these, I don't have any of these unlocked yet. I will. It won't take me long to get all these done, but keep in mind, again, like, we are now low spend, medium, low, medium spend. So I can't be saying, okay, I want this new one that I have no heads in. I want this new one that I have no heads in. We need to be very strategic with what we put our stuff into now. Artie's museum buff makes her even more tanky. Yeah, and extra skill damage, right? If I'm not mistaken. Jigga, I do have Nebu on my old 307 account, which I ended up pushing to somebody else on 307. So That's gone. See infantry options. Start with Huge YSG. So that's kind of the archer setup. I feel like we'll come back to that because it's not I'm not an archer guy. You guys know that. Let's go to infantry. So let's go to infantry. So Guan maxed. Scipio Prime maxed. I hate the fact that I've got so many Garrison commanders on here. I guess I could be a alt Garrison commander if the time comes, but I've got a lot of Garrison guys because that was my previous role. So Zenobia, I can't remember the guy's name, Flavius, and then obviously I had the Archer 1. Okay. So Alex, I've got Alex maxed. Got Harold's pretty close to max. He's 554. He's very close to max. He's only 65 away from being maxed. Which again was endgame open field, but now not so much. I do have Sargon maxed, which not proud of that, but I do have him maxed. I do have Liu Che maxed. And I do want William Wallace. So that's the upgraded meta situation. And I do want Ragnar Prime as well. That's correct. Yeah. Ragnar P. Ozai says, ideal infantry commanders. Okay. So with that being the case, as of right now, ideally, I think I'm going to end up having 2 infantry, 1 archer, and 2 plus cav. Cav will be my, as we unlock more marches in KVK, I think. I can also do that with infantry too. So Scipio Luce, that's an option, of course. You can get Ragnar Prime from Legendary Tavern. Really? I did not know that. No need for Wallace. That's why I keep hearing everybody say, but Wallace looks good. Not going to lie, Wallace looks good. The only problem is, well, it's AoE. So smite damage. So what makes William Wallace inferior? Yeah, like I feel like this Luce, like with Luce, would work. Do some work. It's not as tanky, right? So only 10% health bonus, 30% attack, some march speed. Normal damage reduction is nice, so it's a little tankiness there. Damage increase of 40%. That's good. Smite damage bonus and normal damage bonus, all good. And the utility of the cleanse. And a shield. How is this not good? So I think what I'm getting from you guys is we want William Wallace, but slow roll William Wallace. He doesn't need to be part of my next KVK open field. Is that what I'm getting? Okay. Got it. Okay. We're on the same page. So let's long term. So my two infantry marches with what I've got now would be Guan Scipio and then Alex Luce, right? And then once I max Ragnar Prime, I would swap out Guan for Ragnar. Is that the idea? Got it, Captain Stinkfus. Yes. Okay. So as of right now, it's Guan, Scipio P, transition into Ragnar Prime. Scipio Prime. And then it's Luce Alex, right? Not the other way around. I know, Aaron. They just hate the Scottish. And if it's not Scottish, it's crap. Correct. Okay. Now, this leaves Sargon on the bench and Guan on the bench. I hate not having Guan on the open field. I will die on that hill. Reason being, I hate not having Guan on the field. An AoE silence is invaluable. The more AoE silences you have, the better. If everybody put a Guan on the open field, that would have a measurable impact on an open field battle. Stormwatch, what's going on, buddy? City Keeper is best. Trust me. QB, how dare you? Don't use Gold Head on Ragnar yet. Hold it and wait for next gen Infantry Commander. And yeah, kid, I get it, but even Guan for 10 seconds out there is worth it. If he can fire off his first skill one time, worth it. Right? Like, I will die on that hill. Kevin, Guan, Ragnar Prime, Skippy Alex, and okay, William Wallace, Luce is what I run. You go 3 infantry, you can get Guan into the mix. I think eventually we'll get there. I think once we get William Wallace maxed down the road, that's what we'll transition to. But again, like some people said in the chat, there's next-gen infantry commanders coming out. We'll have to see what those look like. Leo can go pound sand and suck a nut. If you want to run 3, you need Philip. That's another thing. I really, really like Philip. This, to me, though, is a luxury. And here's why. I don't have any leadership gear. Basic leadership gear. I don't have any sick leadership gear. Number 2, I have no sick... What's the formation? It's echelon. I have no echelon armaments. Not that I am that much farther ahead with the wedge and all that stuff. But very inferior on the echelon armaments too. And plus I don't have any heads in him other than unlock. So Philip is great. But again, with the way I'm playing now, this is something that... Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to forego because I just don't have the stuff it's going to take to make him really, really good. So you're saying make Philip as a second? Wouldn't you want the damage bonus up front? Because it's only for 2 seconds. He has to be primary, doesn't he? LC Philip is maybe best March. Really? Zujlang Philip. Okay. So he sounds... So Dragothien is free to play. Got him. Not free to play, but not Kraken like I was before. Double cast with expertise. Well, it's their active skill a second time whenever... Other commander and their troop uses their active skill, they have a 20% chance to use their active skill a second time. Ooh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my friend. Ooh, wipes on her way home. So, Ozai, you're going engineering, so that doesn't help me at all. Why is your ZL not unlocked yet? Who are you running for your Archer March? Well, that's what we just went over. Really all I've been running is Boudica Prime. In fact, I should. Boudica P 5551. Boudica Prime and Tamiris is my current Archer March. So if I was to go with what I have now, because with my field marches for infantry, I don't need to invest anything. I've got Luce maxed, I've got Guan maxed, I've got Scipio Prime maxed, and I've got Alex maxed. Those are all done. There's no investment needed right now. Archer March, there's investment needed. I want Zhuge. I want it. And on the back end of Zhuge, I could either use Philip, like we just talked about. In fact, I'll go ahead. Well, that's leadership. Okay. For Cav, let's talk about the Cav open field. Here, let me show you what I got for let me show you what I have for equipment, guys, so that you know what we're working with. So this is my kind of base gear for Cav. I've got all my Cav with this. Okay. My top set gear is not on him anymore because I moved him to Minamoto. This is my top gear set with in fact, let me go ahead and let me see if I can do it. Do I have a march yet? No, I don't. How are we on the gathering? We're close. Okay, we'll wait a few minutes. I'll put the gear on Nevsky because usually I have a obviously a horn and ring on Nevsky. So that's my normal set for Cav. Yeah, Mihai, now you guys are starting to turn me on Philip. I knew Philip was going to be really good, but I was assuming he needed to be primary because of his skill. I hadn't really dug into it. The other thing was I didn't have formation stuff for him, which again, not relevant when he's not primary. I do like the utility. I do like being able to put him on the back end of basically any other damage dealer, and we'd be good to go. So Philip might be one of the ones that we will go for here. 2 swaps and you'll fix everything, says Ward. So that's my Cav set right here. It's all iconic and procced. Now I've got more iconics to put into these to get the shattering strike thing or whatever. Like, how good is that? Like, is it worth all the iconics you need to put into it? Arthur and Philip seems okay for him. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so Arthur and Philip is kind of the front runner right now. The other thing. So my infantry. This is my infantry gear. Procced everything. Procced ring, procced horn, procced level 50 hammer. Again, I was a rally and garrison lead, so I got the goods when it comes to the equipment. Now my second tier of infantry, let me see, because I don't have that on both. Yeah, that's not right. No. Where's my other one? I hope that's not my other one. I guess that is my other one. Yeah, my second set is bad. This needs some updating. This probably isn't right either. Maybe it is. It is right. Okay, so I've got some work to do on my second set of infantry. Let's go Cav. So my second set for Cav is this. And then Archer. Boudica Prime is my set. This is my Archer set. I've got blueprints. I've got materials. We'll go through that, I think, in a different stream on the equipment stuff. But I can get a second set of whatever I need, I think, for the most part. For the most part. Definitely not iconic. Definitely not procced, but... Baz, what's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. Golden Mad. Drago, why don't you buy an account and make it easy? Well, I've got this account. This account's pretty solid. Gonna need to invest a lot in the hammer event. So y'all need to talk to me about the hammer event. Oh, no. You're talking about the archaeology event? No, I'm not investing in that. QB, you definitely want to look at the start of this video or start of this stream. And then yesterday I posted a video on why I came back. So make sure you watch that. Asher, YSG, Hugo, Arthur, Nev, Joan, Lou, Alex, Guan, Scipio, GG. 60 million kills next KVK. I think I can get 60 million kills without doing a thing. In fact, should that be my project? I'm gonna swap. I gotta do my swaps because it's one time. But should the project be? This is a good question. Should the project be do my 2 swaps and then try and get over 50 million kills next KVK with what I've got? That's the question. Should that be the play, or should I really start mass upgrading now? Everybody's saying Philip is a must now. Do 2 swaps and then profit. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, that'd be a cool video. All right, well, let's do that. Show these non-believers that low spenders can do well. Ozai, that's right. As speaking from being a low spender, right? Like that's you? That's you, right? Liar. Liar. I'm trying to fix my window here. I messed it up. Yeah, that's good enough. I strongly believe that every field player should have 1 completed siege march. It really makes a difference in the field and benefits the kingdom. Gabo. That sounds great, but I have no engineering anything. No equipment, no armaments, no commanders, no nothing. I would literally be starting from scratch. That's not where I'm at right now. Ozai, I'm sure, but I would have to completely reconfigure my account. I'd have to completely reconfigure it. It's just not going to work. I've got about 500 gold heads right now, kid. You can get away with 5511 siege commanders and gathering gear. Okay, well, that's something we can do on the side. That can't be a primary focus. What's up, Drago? Jet Gaming, what's going on, bud? Boudica terrible. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to it. So as of right now, my marches are Boudica, P, Tommy. And then my current marches as they sit are Huo, William, and Nevsky Joan. P. Now, if I max Arthur, that will need to transition. Oh, we're already on the next page. Okay, I'll delete the field marches siege LOL because we're gonna have to. Current. Then we're gonna go to the new. Updated inf. That's going to be this here. Well, that's not what we're talking about now, right? We're not talking about that anymore, right? Arthur and Leo are your swaps. Gabo, I've already got Leo maxed. He's already maxed. No Zooge that. Yeah, that's what my original thought was Arthur and Zooge. That was my original. But again, so with the swap, right? Oxygen, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Let me. log in real quick too. Every time I see you, I gotta log in. With the gold heads I've got, because I've got 66 gold heads. Not that that's a whole lot, but that's 10%. That's 10% of what he needs to get maxed. Like if I do the swap, because I'm going to swap from here, let me go back. I'm going to swap from, that's not what I wanted to do. So I can instantly remax Charles, Double C, basically Freddy, El Cid. I mean, I can instantly remax these guys. So I can just use those. I can just use those and be fine. I use some of these on some of the KBK trade-ins. But yeah, I mean, I can just use El Cid and Charles, and I can instantly remax those. So those would be my trade-ins. So if we go to the swap, well, here's my question before we swap, right? If I'm going to swap, wouldn't I want to swap to a commander that I have no gold heads in? Or have no capability of getting cheap gold heads for? Because ultimately, right, I can get 50 gold heads right here, right? There's 10, there's 10, there's 10. That's for $50. That's 30. Plus the 30 from the Writer of History bundle. So that's 60, technically, for $50. That's cheap. Akil, I've got good infantry marches. It's the archers. It's the archers I'm really struggling with right now. So if we did Arthur Philip, wait, what? Hold on. Worth $60, keep in mind. Yes, we're only field, Black Knight. I've got pre-meta Garrison. I've got Zenobia. I've got Flavius. I've got Emanatori. The only one I don't have is Cav Garrison. For max value, you should var the swapping commanders at 5111, but you could do 21111 for $15 an extra bundle, which is less than $50 for Arthur 5111. Wait a minute. So if I swap, if I'm swapping a maxed out expertise legendary, I don't get a maxed out legendary in return? Is that right? Is that what y'all are telling me? So if I wanted to, let's just try it. So if I wanted to do El Cid and then get, do Arthur here. Are these the only ones I can get? Let's say I did Ragnar. Oh, I gotta own him first. Okay. And that's telling me to go buy him with the, okay. Let's say Philip. Let's say we did Philip. Philip, where are you? Where's Philip? I don't understand what's happening. Whoa, Zoosh. Did I miss him? Where am I seeing him at? Bertrand. I don't see Philip. Oh, I thought I summoned him. Oh, I need to summon him. Okay, got it. Here, let me go to the castle. I'll summon him and do the Writer of History bundle real quick. Let me summon him. He's summoned. Let me buy my Writer of History. Why do they make the Writer of History 5 steps now? It just doesn't make sense. Getting your wallet. Yep. Complete the purchase. Successful. All right. Back to the game. What Moon said. Where's Moon? Do 2 commanders 2111 is 144 tickets. What? Okay, hold on. I thought if you're trading in a max legendary, you should be getting a max legendary, right? All right, so I unlocked Philip. There he is. Select. Now, how do I preview? Yeah, Philip, maxed for 120 tickets. Oh, no, I'm trading in full legendaries, guys. I'm trading in full legendaries. If that's what I was doing. Now, what if I switched it to Zoosh? Because I've got 60... Well, I can't... Yeah. All right. Back to the castle. I got to do this again. Summon. Confirm. And then we do the writer of history on this one too. You need to 4-star your heroes. Yes, but the one you upgrade should be 2111 only, costs 72 tickets. Complete purchase. What do you mean? You just save tickets if you swap from a legendary and a 2111. Okay. How is that possible? So you want me to okay. So you want me to get Philip, get the commander I want to max to 2111, and then the ticket cost is only $72. Is what you're saying. Yeah, Oxygen, I'm doing the writer of history. There we go. Yay. Swapping with Elsa. Okay, swapping to 111 is cheaper than 1000. Saves $40. So I've got to use gold heads to skill these guys up. Well, I could do it with Zoosh, right? So with Zoosh, I've got 66 gold heads already. Arthur's already 2. Right. So this actually works in my favor then, is what you're saying. So should I do 2111 here, or just all into the first skill? Does it matter? Take Zoosh to 5111. Got it. Oh my goodness. Got people saying do this, and then next person saying don't do that. Use regular gold heads for him. Okay, got it. $5111 is best approach. Okay. So Arthur, are you saying that I should? Okay, hold on. I can. Captain Falcon, not likely with the way I'll be fighting. Shajar will be meta with new archers. Problem is I'm not focused on archers. Well, I guess let's look at Arthur, because I know Arthur's going to be one of the ones that we need to swap into, yeah? So let's look at Arthur. I've got him I can basically make him 2111. So Moon is saying it's worth 2111 because it's 10 gold heads. If you do 5 on 1, you're wasting 40 gold heads on the swap, not just 10. Got it. So 2 on 1 one's the way to go. If I do, I basically just gotta star them up. Yeah? Whoops. What am I doing? Let's do the trick, right? See if I've got the luck. Don't proc, don't proc, don't proc, don't proc. All right, sweet. What's the combo? It's been a while since I've done this, guys. I think it's this. Is that right? I can't remember if this is the right combo. Do the other one. 75 to 30. Nope, that's not it. It's got to be this one, right? That's the combo? Yeah. I've done this many times, but it's been a year and a half. so work with me. All right, sweet. Let's try it. Haha, look at that, baby. All right. There we go. I do got plenty moon, but dude, I'm OCD on this stuff, all right? Now to level 40. So you have to level them to 40 too? There, he's level 40. Everybody's saying no. Level don't matter. All right, so at the end of the day, like, did I just lose that, or he's just going to be level 40? Yeah, I don't need that. Sorry, bro. I just need to unlock his skills, right? Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna be level 40. I needed to do that anyway, right? Oh well, I would have gotten that with the. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did waste that. That's okay. It's just XP. That's okay. It's just XP. You ruined your account. No, I didn't. I'm fine. All right, so here we go. Select. Preview. Okay, so I just used all. I gotta have LSID at 40. Okay, that's how it works. Now I can instantly remax him. See, that's how we work. Okay, so this is the play, right? Ali, good to see you, buddy. Rabbit Gaming, buy new account. This account is cooked. Yeah, I know Arthur's busted. But I can get Art. So here's the other thing. Like, do I want. Okay, here's why I'm hesitant. I can get Arthur sculptures elsewhere as well. So we have obviously these 10 coming. Not that it's a whole lot, but it's 10. We also have. No, it's not the Gathering of Heroes. At the end of the day, it's like what, 40 gold heads, so it's basically negligible. Gold heads. Let's check what I have now after buying the things. 465. I have 465 gold heads. Switch the command. Oh, that's true. I could just switch it. You're right. Good move. Let's switch it for. Who am I going to switch it to? Siege? Maxed. Basically maxed. Don't care if he's maxed. Don't care if he's maxed. That's it? Yes, that's the thing, Gabo. I don't have the gold heads. But ZK, won't I get that anyway? I mean, not that it will really help me anywhere else, so I guess. Okay, I think everybody consensus is that I need to do Arthur. There is no. It would just be for unlock, because I'm gonna max Arthur right now with a swap. So. Do you have Joan Prime? I do have Joan Prime Max ZK. You can get Arthur on the wheel. Can. Don't listen to Storm. Do you have 511 Commander? If so, switch it for Arthur in your preview. Okay. That's not the right one. There's no reason for me to do that, by the way, because I've got the ability to instantly max LCID anyway. But just for S's and giggles. 4241. He's maxed. 5121. That would be 2. Yeah, it's 2 tickets. That's great. Yeah, I was gonna say, can't you get like pretty much all the commanders on the wheel now? Like, I saw MGE commanders on the wheel. Like, where does this game turn into? MGE is no longer exclusive. I was just looking at it, guys. I'm not going to do the swap. Do that swap. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Let's go back to El Cid. There we go. So if we were to do that, I need 72 tickets. Do Arthur and Zooge. You can't get Ragnar or Arthur on the wheel, says Quizya. Shelly was a spender, not anymore. Oh, no, Storm. Killing me, man. And then people are saying Arthur and Ragnar P. Do Arthur and Zooge and do Herman 5551. If you're going to spend on wheel, it makes sense to wait on Arthur. If not, no brain swap him. I don't plan on spending on the wheel. If I do, it's to get commanders to like 5551. It's not going to be to max. Kurgan says Arthur will be on the wheel. Right, but I'm not gonna. So guys, I'm not gonna spend. What is that? 100,000 gems each wheel. I'm not doing that. That's not where I'm at. Remember, we're not there. That's the old life. That's old Drago. This is new Drago. Well, I've got enough. Hold on. Max is 120. Okay, so New Drago does not have a Prius. He has a BMW 750i. You don't need expert for field. You Arthur, don't do Zooge. Yeah, get Arthur now. He is a must. Just do Arthur and Zooge and call it a day. I do like the idea of Philip. I do really like the idea of Philip. ZK, I did my sets maybe about 30 minutes ago. If you want to go scrub back and check it. True. Gabo, that's true. So if I did Zooge and Arthur, the ticket cost would be like 110 or something, which would be within the free-to-play realm. Can we see your sets? Arthur, 2111 costs 72 tickets. Zooge, 511 costs 36 tickets, and don't waste money on bundle. Yep, that's possible. Oxygen. Okay, so I've read that from somebody else before, and then I saw other people saying absolutely not. Should be part of a five march rotation. Zooge and Arthur is the best. I understand. I want Zooge and I want Arthur. I also want Ragnar Prime. I also want. Let's go back to my. Let's get back. I'm trying to remember. I also want Herman Prime. I also want. Who else did I want? Philip. Some people are telling me that's later, which is fine. Can always do that later. Whoops. Who else did I want? If my name was Ozai, I would want this guy and I'd want this guy. Yeah, I think that's it. So I have Liu maxed already, guys. I've already got Huo basically maxed. He needs 160 sculptures to max, but he's 5544 right now, so he's serviceable. You spend $10 for 40 gold heads doing 2111 method. So what you're saying is, again, wait, I don't understand. If I make Arthur, I see. I understand now. Okay, so if I make Arthur 2111, which right now he is, where's he at? There he is. 2111. He's already 2111. Shipfish. That was my other idea too. I've got the 465 gold heads, and I get 4 or 3 every day. I am, this. So plus again, I'll be playing the game and like I'm doing all the events. Plus we got stuff like this. I think we'll get there, right? Philip is a must for murder ball. Do you have any ranged commanders? I do not. None. It's not a single one. Nor armaments, nor gear. Right. So I see. Does it cost $10 for 24 tickets? I thought it was more than that. So you're saying it's worth it to buy the bundle to get the extra tickets instead of spending 40 gold heads to get to 2111? Is that what you're telling me? Well, Wallace is already, or I'm sorry, not Wallace. Arthur's already 2111. That's fine. The problem with Zooge is I've already got some of his gold heads. What does that get me to? Let me see. Upgrade. And then let me do let me do the upgrade again. Whoops. Okay. Let's do this again. Let's see if we get enough. Whoops. Nope. Let's do this again. So what you're saying though is it's better to upgrade or swap for two 2111 commanders and just do the $10 for the 24 extra swap tickets. That'll save me 40 gold heads though. Yeah? Right. Moon. So that's why you use your gold heads for ZL and swap someone else like Philip. I agree. Let me develop him just because I can. And see if we can get the proc. No proc. It's fine. It's good enough for government work. All right. So if we're assigning, because I've got the gold heads, for, because I've got the gold heads for Zouge, we're going to say that we're going to use gold heads for Zouge. Okay. So that takes him out of the swap running then. Right. Then that leaves, again, Arthur to max with the swap. And Gabo, yes, those gold heads that are already there, these are Zouge gold heads. These are universals, obviously. So to me, if I go back to my sheet here, I'm going to have a max Zouge. So it'll be Zouge. At the beginning, it'll be Zouge YSG or Zouge. Would I go Boudica Prime? Which would eventually transition into Zouge Herman P, right? Then this would transition into, what are we looking at right now? Gabo, the reason I'm not wanting to go 5-1-1-1 for the swap is because I have fully expertise legendary commanders that are expendable. I've got 5 or 6 gold key commanders that I have enough to instantly remax. So trying to maximize my gold heads here, right? I want to make sure that I'm getting the biggest bang for my swap buck, right? So we would go to Hugo Arthur, and then Nevsky Joan would be the same. Is that the idea? Ace, I've got 465 gold heads, so I can't instantly max anybody right now. Nevsky, Joan, Hua, Arthur, Zouge, Philip. So my potential marches if I do Arthur and Philip would be Nevsky, Joan, Huo, Arthur, Zouge, Philip, Guan, Scipio Prime, and Luce, Alex. As of right now. For a 6th March, I could also go... Sorry, I probably hear the babies crying in the background. My wife's got it. For a 6th March, I could do Attila Takeda, or I could do... Minna William would work, or Chandra William would work. Where's Moon at? I was reading what he was saying. There you go. ZL Phillip is really good, and if you decide to get Herman... Yeah, that was kind of my thought too. It's flexible. Luce, WW. Okay, and William Moss will be working on. I think that's the play. Stay 5. Get up to 5 for best trades per resource. No, bro. No for Chandra William. Chandra William used to be good. used to be. keep Belly. I don't have Belly Prime. I unlocked Belly Prime, but he's not maxed. Swap Charles for Herman Goldheads and 2 Zeus El Cid for Arthur. Herman Tommy. Herman Tommy in future? I like that. Or Herman Boudica Prime? Yeah, XY William. That's perfect. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, my infantry's fine. Plebeian. What's going on, buddy? Arflex. Good to see you. Epic Siege. That's true. That could be my 7th March is the Siege. I agree. So is this the best 5 March setup that I can get with my current available commanders and 2 available swaps to me and 465 gold heads and a maxed out set for each troop type with cavalry having a better second set than any of the other ones? So the swaps should then be Arthur and Philip. On the hill for Phil. So if I don't do Philip, because there's back and forth on Philip, I like Philip. I think Philip has a lot to offer, and he fits my play style, so I like that. Ragnar Prime, though, let me see what he's got going on. I remember him being very nice. I don't have him summoned yet, but I do have gold keys, and if you're telling me if he's a gold key commander, you can get. Hold on. This will solve everything. This will solve the problem. No problem. Where is my... Here we go. No, that's regular Ragnar. Who said you can get Ragnar Prime in the gold key? Who said that? Somebody said that. All right. So that's out. Okay. Now, obviously, Legendary Tavern. Yeah, of course. I've got 68 gold keys, which is not... Or 68 Legendary chest keys or whatever they are. Crystal keys. That ain't enough. That isn't even remotely close to enough. Let's look at Ragnar real quick. I don't even have him summoned, I don't think. Prime. There we go. So, AoE, 3 enemies and a fan. 2k damage. Also, direct damage dot of 300 a second for 2 seconds. So, total of 2,600 to direct. And then 2,000 AoE. So, basically, Guan with an additional damage factor instead of a silence. Okay, I've got Guan. 40% defense bonus is nice. 10% march speed bonus is okay. Normal damage reduction, 10%, that's good. Use 4. Everybody's saying use 4. Do we want to try that? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you guys are saying. Got it. Let's do that. Let's unlock Ragnar that way. So... Yay, resources. All right. That's my full. Now I can get Ragnar Prime. I've already got all these other ones recruited and or expertised. So Ragnar Prime is the play here, yes? Okay, we're going to go Ragnar Prime. Confirm. If not, we'll come back around to it. It's fine. That gives me Ragnar Prime. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting. I've got Guan. Whenever it launches or is hit with basic attack, it has a 10% chance to drain attack. That's kind of cool. But again, not crazy town. And increase march speed as well from the drain. But it's also not a massive chance. Probably proc every 6 seconds or so. Take 25% less skill damage and do 70 or 15% more skill damage when rage reaches 70%. And then upgrade. I don't know, guys. I like Ragnar Prime. I think he's good, but there's nothing special here. I think he's great. I think he would be great if I had that. I think this is my 7th March guy, not Philip. I think Philip is special. Ragnar is more tanky than Guan, and yes, okay. That's great. I'm not giving up Guan because of his silence. He's going to be on the field for me. Okay. Every additional target reduces damage. All troops hit by the skill. All troops. Okay, so it's a 2600 AoE over 2 seconds instead of the 2600 for the single target and 2000 for the multi-target. Spankers is 1,000 times better than Guan. Wergden, I hear you. I hear you. 2,800. Yeah, 2,200 plus the 600. 2,800. Yeah. Again, totally agree. 2,000 and an AoE silence is better to me than 2,800. Period. Captain Stinkfist, yes, and it's not since 1875, so shush. Guan is bench. I will make Guan great again. You jokers. I'm not disputing. Okay, I'm not disputing that Ragnar Prime is better damage-wise, stat-wise, tankiness-wise than Guan. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. 100%. He's slow. Got it. 100%. Don't care. He's got this. And this to me is valuable. It's special. There's no other commanders that have an AoE silence except for Artemisia, right? And even then, it's a disarm. It's not even a... Where's it at? Here we go. It's a disarm, and it's not even AoE. And it's in Garrison only. Wait, when did that happen? I thought that was open field too. Did that change? Yeah, silences herself. I like the versatility of Philip. I like the AoE silence of Guan. Okay, talk to me about Attila. So, I've heard that he still works in late game. This is my second archer set, by the way. It's procced up, but it's garbage. Oxygen, I agree. If I get Ragnar P, then bench Guan. No Attila is rally and garrison only. Artifact. He still works in artifact KVKs with Luce. Okay. Smite murder ball. Because of the normal damage, right? Because of the normal damage bonuses? Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, Ouster. I've seen that graphic floating around. They've got... Yeah, I've seen this graphic rolling around. I have to nix the engineering. I have to nix Belly P because he's not going to be in it. I have to nix Asher because I don't have the gold heads for him and Zouge. I mean, to me, that... Okay. It's got to be it. We're making a decision, guys. That's for 7. That's for 7. I saw the 5, 6, and 7 marches. I think we're going to do Arthur and Philip. And the reason we're doing Philip is because we do have Guan, which we can eventually update to Ragnar Prime. Let's not get our panties in a twist, okay? I think that Guan is serviceable. I think that with his museum buffs, he's going to be fine-ish. And I'm not going to be upset with having that AoE silence. I think the flexibility of Philip is worthwhile. I think the damage bonuses he provides, as well as the damage reductions that he provides, are very good. I think I can get Herman Prime to 5551 at some point, in which case I can shift Philip to a 6th march with, say, Arthur or Zouge, and then have a second Herman P. Buddha P or Herman P. YSG or Herman P. Tamiris march for a second Archer march. Alex, what does AoE silence mean? So, AoE silence. Why is it on? There we go. He has an AoE for 3 troops. If you hit 3 troops, whatever troops you hit with that, they are silenced for 3 seconds. That means they cannot use active skills for 3 seconds. That's why I have maximum procced iconic horn on him and maximum generation of rage, because I want him to fire his AoE, hitting 3 targets and silencing them in a murder ball. That would delay their first skill from going off for a minimum of 3 seconds, if not more. I'm not maxing. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like boosters because it's not just about boosting me too. I want to have value to the murder ball besides just my damage. Because again, I'm not going to have max crystal tech on the first pass. I might have it when we roll into Kingsland, but I'm not going to have it at the first pass. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do that. Here we go. It's time. Drago is going to be doing his things. Now, the other thing is, do I want to get the second set of Arthur sculptures? Since we're doing Arthur and Philip, do I want to spend the 10 for Arthur's sculptures so that I can do it basically free to play? $10 free to play. That's kind of indicative of what my account's going to look like. Everybody else is spending thousands. I'm spending 10. Used to be the other way around. No knight who sitteth at my table is above any other. Don't need to. No, make them 5111. Well, no, I want to use my gold heads for Zouge. So that's part of the deal. Philip 2111. Got it. Yeah, Arthur's already 2111. So if I was to do him, I thought this was 72 tickets. Yeah, it's 72. I'm not going to be able to do so, right? I can get 120 tickets, but I need to get one of them to 5111, right? Two one 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 and 5111. Got it. So I can do Philip. I'd rather spend the 10 because that's way better value. 10 for 40. Yeah, no, $10 is way more valuable or way less valuable than 40 gold heads, right? Like that's the play. The problem is, see here, the problem is this. Yeah, it's 2111, not 5111. Sorry, I might have misspoke. Where's that? Philip. The problem is I can't get him to 2111 without using gold heads. And I'm trying to avoid using gold heads, right? Like if I was doing Philip, let's see what it is for Philip. It's all 120. It's 10 gold. I guess it's 10 gold heads. It's not the end of the world. Philip 2111 plus $10. Yeah, okay. All right. It's 10 gold. You're right. It's 10 gold heads. I'm trying to over perfect this. Ray? Yes. Yeah? You streaming with me? All right. So let's go back to Philip. We'll do 10 gold heads. I actually have 3, so I only need to use 7. Sweet. No. Go around. You're messing with all my stuff. Sharbandar. Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, she's growing up, Peace. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Daddy. Yes. Yes, go give this to Alora and she'll unlock it for you, okay? All right, so we'll do 7. And then we'll get him to 2111. And then we'll do the upgrade stuff to get him to 10. And then we'll do the trick again. Wheel tomorrow. It's 7 gold heads. I think y'all are right. I need to stop over perfecting this. 7 gold heads would have probably taken 8,000 gems. I think maybe that's basically an equal trade to me, right? Don't do it again. All right, so I procced 1. All right. That should do it. Bang. Nailed it. He's 40. All right. Now. I go to the castle, buy the $10 bundle. Let's do that real quick. Which one is it? It's not that one. It's this one. So 2 of the fresh faces. Yes? Yes. Before I do that, let's go back. Let's do the first swap. Dirty Dan. Good to see you on the stream, buddy. 400 watching, only 160 likes. Come on, smash that like. I agree. Thank you for the $5 donation. And yes, absolutely. 100%. Smash the like button. I'm out of the habit of asking you to dig deep for your likes and your subscribes. I have not done that. Basically the whole stream. Now is the time. Yeah, 916 boys all over the stream. That might be a more common occurrence soon. I'm not sure. We're still figuring out where we're going to be. Flux scripts, it's much easier. You should use Flux scripts. It's much easier or much cheaper. Flux scripts. What the hell is a Flux script? What's a Flux script? Let's do Arthur first, because that's where we're at with life. Lilith store. Go to Lilith store. Check Pluto Mall. Way to buy packs. Lilith Monkey. I have not done that at all. So is it significantly advantageous to me for $10? Biker. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Lilith currency. Lilith store pre-buy bundles. Rock currency. Game currency you can buy and use upon time of purchase. Go to the bundle section. Top right sends you to the websites. Nah, it's cheaper. No, if you spend more, it's better. Okay, so 10% off. I mean, that's $1. We'll start doing that going forward. Okay. That's worth it. That's worth it long term. I'll do that long term right here for the stream. What do you have? That's the cap, sweetie. That's the cap to the drink. Speaking of which, give me my drink. This is my life. This is my life. It is oxygen. It's so hard. It is so hard going this way versus heavy spin. All right, here we go. Preview. I basically need to get all of them anyway, right? Like there. All right. Glad the swap event does not really affect me yet. Just now in my first KVK, rocking in our first KVK. All right. We are going to swap and max one Arthur Pendragon. It is done. El Cid. Good day, sir. All right. So the Gestapo just took my daughter. All right. So now we have a 60 maxed Arthur Pendragon. Let's see where he is at. Where you be? Where you be? I must have passed him. There he is. Level 60, maxed. Not that he needs to be level 60 because he's going to be secondary, but whatever. So that's that. He is maxed. And then we'll go through a skill tree a little later. Bay Bars. Good to see you. Thanks, man. Sent you the link in Discord. Little store. Okay. Yeah, we'll set that up later. Sinclair, yes. Good to see you. Okay. Now the next one. I keep clicking that like I'm going to get it. I'm not. I've already done El Cid. I can do Charles now. And we were going to do Philip. So preview is 72. I've got 48. 24 will get me what I need. So let's go do that. Let me go to the castle again. I'm swapping Charles and El Cid because I can instantly max both of them. Sorry, I'm going through my... I'm getting sidetracked. All right. Super value bundle, fresh faces. Here we go. I hate that you got to put in your zip code every single time. Or I could just do this on the stream. Yep. What's the difference between swapping Freddy and swapping Charles? Same idea, right? Swap Edward. I know. I kind of wanted to swap Edward just out of spite. But he's also usable on Bastions, so I don't want to do that. And plus, when I can effectively do it for free, there's no reason not to do it the other way. But spite did play a huge part. It was in my thought process. All right. We now have, or at least we should. We have gotten fresh faces twice. And we should have 72 tickets. Look at that. War Games. What's going on, man? Also usable in Orleans. His second skill is so good to make archers tanky. Yep. You won't need to max Freddy again, ever. Well, he's also in Bastions. His troop capacity bonus is nice. So this is it. This is what I did not expect this to be my swaps, guys. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be Charles and Zouge. I'm sorry, Charles and Zouge. I thought it was going to be Arthur and Zouge. And then I was going to unlock Herman Prime and use my gold heads to get him to 5551. That would have basically set me up. But again, I think the value of going to Philip is worthwhile. Rian, I can get him there. 5551 is 300 and some change sculptures. I can get him there eventually. Not too far off. Between going through a KBK and being SBIP and all that, I think we can get him there within a couple months. Okay, we're going to do this. John Wicked, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Let's do it. So if we do this, we'll have a maxed Philip, maxed Arthur. We've already done that. I've got enough gold heads to get Zouge to like 5544 or something like that. Over the next month or so, he'll be maxed. Or I can start doing the dailies. I just don't want to do it. It's confirmed. It's done. This is over. This is done. We've done it. We have done it, people. We've done it. All right, Philip Herman, because he benefits combo and smite marches. I'm like, Philip greater than Herman. Okay. I thought you meant Philip Herman. And then unfortunately, I read Freddie Herman. And I was like, what? It's done. All right. Let's do some screenshots on this. Because this will definitely be going on the Discord. Copy. There you go, guys. We did it together. If you guys aren't on my Discord, click the link below to get logged into my Discord. Again, hit the like button, subscribe, do all those fun things that are free. Really appreciate all of you. And it's great seeing everybody again. I'm really enjoying this. Shelly, I will eventually get into that. All right, so that's done. Next. Aaron, what you got? Oh, what's this? Congrats, you've done it. We did it. You done it. My daughter gave me... Laura, are you around me? No, she's not here. Oh no, this is what it was. It was a cake or something that says "Your did it." Anytime we did something and that was fun or whatever, that's what she would do. Ooh, we spent some gems. Yes, give me all the things. Now I have. Ooh, that's a lot. So we need to spend some gems. Is what we need to do. What else do we do? There's some more. Okay, we definitely need to raise our troop power to get that. We definitely need to spend a total of 50,000 gems, which we'll get there eventually. Do we have any more gems in here? No, we don't. Okay. Next, set up your marches. Okay. Yeah, the other ones are a lot more Kurgan, I agree. But I can get a couple of the hundreds, is what I'm saying. You don't need that event. All right. I do need that event. I always need that event. It's free unlocks. Because I still got stuff to unlock. Okay. Let's zoom out. We have our marches back now. Who dis? Soul trash. All right. Let's use, as of right now, these are my so this is how long it's been since I've played, guys. These were meta open field when I was playing. So, XY Honda, Nevsky Joan, Huo William, Scipio Prime Luce, Guan Sargon, and then Boudica Prime Tamiris. These were all pretty meta whenever I was playing. XY Honda, not because he was some stellar crazy person, but because of his AoE being very, very massive, and also 2,500 damage factor, and the increase in troop capacity, and the tankiness he gave whenever the damage reduction that he got from his expertise. That's why he was meta. And also he was a half circle. Half circle. Yep, George Orr, I'm getting zeroed. Here we go. Buckle up. Aw, Peace Frog. How dare you scout me from JST? How dare you scout me from JST? You're like, hey, look at all these gold chests. I can afford scouts. Look at all these gold chests I'm getting. Look at how many scouts I can afford. Because of all these gold chests. See how many gold chests we're getting? 1, 2, 3, 0. 0 gold chest. This guy. This guy's over in the third biggest alliance in the kingdom, you know. Just having fun, spending his action points for the first time in 3 years, 4 years, every day, doing all the events, no matter how small, every day. You know, like this guy. This is the guy. This is the guy I am now. JST is poor now. We all farmers united. All right, so let's do the marches. March. We're going to go to the red tab, and we're going to start. So we want to start with the slowest stuff first. So it's going to be Guan and Scipio Prime, right? Yep, Scipio Prime. And I'll do the stars on the commanders to favorite them soon, after this, but right now let's just get it set up. Not recommended. I don't care about the recommended. I know what I want. I don't need you recommending me shit. All right, level. Scipio Prime. Or Daddy Chadsky. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted donations. Make sure anybody who gets those to thank War Daddy Chatty with an under the table hand knobber or something to that effect. All right, we're going to go Guan Scipio number 1. Confirm. So Gorilla, Siafi, Isaac, ZK, and Rock Gosu. Rock Gosu definitely deserves one. He's been here since the very beginning. Also, War Daddy Chatsky becoming a member. Welcome. Welcome to the member clan here. Always the GOAT, as always. Let's go make Attila great again. That's right. Appreciate you joining the stream, man. So that's number 1. We just did our swaps, by the way. We just did our swaps. War Daddy. So we swapped for Arthur and we swapped for Philip. What say you? Kurgan with 5 gifted donations as well. Thank you so much for those. Same treatment to Kurgan. That under the table action is working in everybody's favor. Okay, now we got Gorilla getting in on the fun. I think the reward is coming in more than the the mentioned reward is coming in a lot hotter than everything else. Membership train. That's right. Yes. So that's what you did too, Chatsky? Okay. All right, so that's number 1. And again, eventually we'll upgrade Guan for Ragnar Prime. Okay. Yes, thank you all, by the way. So Gorilla, Kurgan, and Chadsky for the gifted memberships. And then we also had Chadsky and... Where's that? Where's it at? I had a couple other members too, and it doesn't give it to me on the list because we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Ooh, there's no competition with the 5 gifted. He's getting in on the train. Love it. Everybody's getting hooked up today. Everybody's getting hooked up today. So Smoke, Dark Yami, Kari, or Carry 555, DP, and Cully all getting hooked up by There Is No Competition. The under the table thing's still in effect here. So the next one was Luce, right? Which I need to level him up to 6-star. He's not level 60 yet. Luce and Alex, right? Which, at the end of the day, does it matter? Can't Alex be primary or no? Because they both have the same skill trees, right? Oh, look at that. Stitch got one, too. Gabo got one. ZK. If you got a membership, if you go into your emotes, you can go and use specialized Drago emotes, just like that. Did I just mute myself? How dare you? Why is it? What's happening? Yeah, if you're a member, you have access to Drago emotes now. So thank your gifter by throwing in chat some Drago emotes. You got some Cheers ones. You got some Mad Phantom ones, because that one's always fun. Got some Flex ones. There you go. You got all the stuff. Got all the things. LC primary for the AoE hit first. Got it. Okay. So that's going to be my second march. Third march will be my Archer march, which will eventually be... He's way down here. In fact, I may need to... Okay, we're good there. Zooj and... Was it Boudica Prime or YSG? Oh, no, it's Philip. Philip, right? Philip. Zooj Philip. Zooj Philip. With archers. Akil says, if you use Alex first, use special. How dare you? Fourth one. It's gonna have to, this was my Garrison, by the way. This was my Garrison tab because I had like 3 different Garrisons that I would use at the same time in KBK. Makro, what's going on? All right, so next one's gonna be Cav. So we're gonna go Huo and Arthur, right? Huo, Arthur. Ooh, Stitch getting in on that hype train. More gifted. Alloys is in the house. He's been discovered via gifted membership. There is no competition. Gets gifted a membership after gifting memberships himself. That is called karma, my friends. That's exactly how it's supposed to work. Where is Arthur? Huo is 5544 right now, guys. I will max him eventually. So that's our 4th march. 5th march is Nevsky Joan. Joan P, excuse me. Joan Prime. She is level 40, I believe. Yep, right there. Bingo. That's it. Yeah, 5555 is good from what I heard. Not going the expertise. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see Hugo really quick. Because I have... I wish it didn't reset every time. Alright, so expertise. Changes the defense to 35%. Changes the skill damage to 25%. And then you get Autumn Wind. So Autumn Wind resets the rage of this commander's troop, all temporary buffs and debuffs, and the amount of time it has been in combat. I would see the benefit of that if you're going with... Where's it at? Rallying Cry. So 15% damage increase for the first 10 seconds of a battle. If that resets, you'll have a permanent 15% damage increase. That's not bad. Because what will happen is your troop triggers the Autumn Wind effect and recovers a portion of its slightly wounded units. 3,000. That's a good heal. Whenever it defeats an enemy troop, not that big of a, not that great. Cooldown 8 seconds, does not reset after exiting combat. So if you kill a troop, I mean, to me, how often is he the killing blow? I guess is really the question. Because he has to be the killing blow for the expertise to reset your rage, right? And he only needs 850 rage to fire his skill off. Yeah, ZK, that's a good option. So, okay, all right. I trust you guys. I think that's going to, I mean, has anybody, I'm assuming people have done testing on this, yeah? If so, can you point me towards it so I'd be a little bit more educated on it? Because to me, you have, it says when you get the kill, right? Whenever it defeats an enemy troop. That means Cortex did. Okay, I'll chat with Cortex then. Because I've seen people saying expertise totally worth it. I've seen people saying do not expertise at any reason. To me, it is a question. It definitely is a question. And if people haven't like fully tested this, that's something that we should do on this channel. Either way, we've got our marches set, guys. And then our, let me see if it'll let me do a 6th march without being in KVK. Whoops, not teleport. I can't remember. It won't let me do it. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it will. One sec. XY. Nope, that's double C. That's double C. Where's my XY? I went past him. I'm blind, guys. I'm blind. There he is. XY William will be my 6th march. Yeah, 6. And then I can do Boudica Prime Tommy for a 7th march, or I can do Artemisia Tommy or Artemisia YSG. Super squishy. I'm not saying I'm just loading up what I can do right now. I'm not saying this is what I'm going to bring out to the field every single time. Boudica Prime Artemisia, that's Sparkle. Sparkle says. Okay, so the trades will be not great with this, evidently. Huo, Arthur, Nevsky, Arthur are legit. Well, I've got, so that's my fourth march here is Huo, Arthur. And then fifth march is Nevsky, Joan. Gabo, eventually I'll have max or close to max. Probably 6 marches is where I'll cap it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So these are my marches. So now we're set on marches. I'm gonna have to make some troops if I do migrate either way, or stay. I've got tons of resources, so that's what I would use them on, or I'd give them to peace or something. Yeah, that might be the play. Armaments. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Y'all are going to laugh. Okay, so this is Huo's current set, which is not great, but it's not bad either. Not great. My next KBK is whenever I want it to be. If you need to train, let me know. I can hook you up. So it's the other way around. I can train with what I've got. We'll talk peace. We'll talk offline. Huo, Joan, Nevsky, Arthur works better. Well, we'll figure them out. Like those two sets are interchangeable. It sounds like. Justin, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'll be switching the gear around a bit. I think that's something to maybe do offline, so you guys aren't just watching me move gear around. That seems pretty boring. This is just a 0 sugar soda. Nothing fun. Which I'm now out of because my daughter took the rest of my bottle. Cyrus says on stream. Okay. Sipping Mondays. That's right. All right, we've got Huo favorited. Let's go ahead and favorite. I'm going to favorite Double C just because he's my speed march as well. Going to favorite Alex because he's part of one of my marches. Going to favorite Quan. Going to favorite. Wow, all these people that I would normally favorite, I'm not favoriting. Philip. Arthur. Where did I end up getting Trajan to? Just out of curiosity. 5551. Is Trajan just irrelevant now? Just out of curiosity. Ty, yes, I did. So it's on my Discord. If you want to go click the link in the description to go to my Discord. But it's Arthur and Philip. Did Arthur and Philip. Trajan's still bad. He's used in Canyon. Well, I don't care about Canyon. Canyon can go pound sand. Okay. I was going to say, do we still see a lot of like Trajan Mulan marches for people who have 7 marches? His favorite Luce. I guess we should max. Should we max El Cid again, guys? Maxing Commander stream. Let's go, baby. Or should I just keep him? Should I just keep him for donating for KBK? Because I'm never going to use El Cid, right? Well, he's got Bastion stuff too. Peace Frog. Today on Rise of Kingdoms video, we are going to be maxing El Cid. Let's go, baby. Yeah, max, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, those Bastions, though. Yeah. Expertise, baby. Yes, El Cid. We can now use El Cid. Never. What about Charles? Need to do Joan Prime. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here we go, people. Are we ready? Round 2. Martel Richard rallies. Or I could be somewhere with like nobody who knows how to do anything and start putting Charles Richard in the Garrison. Papa Yonut with the €250 donation. Nice to have you back. Much love from Romania. Thank you very much. Love that you're watching the stream. It's got to be nice evening time for you right now. Really appreciate you. Yeah, we definitely need the counterattack damage bonus for Heroic Anthem as well. For Bastions. Martel Attila is best counter rally. When it was the last time you played Rock? Played was probably at the end of 2013. Was it 2013? No, it was at the end of. I'm sorry, it was at the beginning of 2013. So it's been about almost 2 years, guys. Daffy Duck, no Ragnar Prime as of yet. I did unlock him today, but no Ragnar Prime maxed. So now Charles is remaxed. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, 2023. Did I say 2013? Yeah, I was playing Rock before any of you. I was playing Rock before Rock was a thing. The original OG. How about that? Shut up, peace. Look, I 6 kids right now, one of which is 8 months. Forgive me for dropping 10 years, wanting to go back 10 years to a less stressful life. It was Rock. Yeah, Rise of Civilizations, baby. Who else am I starring? That's it, right? No more stars. Everybody that's starred is going to be starred. No. I'm sorry. There's a blue commander I need to star. Where's my blue commanders? Fine. There we go. Star. Or is there a faster second to double C now for Speed March? I have not heard of them because I haven't even heard of most of the commanders in this game right now. 6 kids, Xander, plus the wife and myself, so 8 total. Xander, welcome to my 2-year break. Hence me having a 2-year break. Honda. Should I put Honda at the top? Honda's faster. Is he? I think level 60 Honda. 20%. What is Lancelot? Why am I having a hard time finding him? Is he just not showing up? Anyway. March speed bonus 5%. Damage reduction. So he's 20% as well. Oh, but it's less than 50%. Okay. So yeah. Well, that's stupid then. You're not even in my stars anymore, jerk. You're gone. Bye. Okay. Let's go back to that. Isn't XY? Doesn't he have? Oh, he has a debuff, speed debuff. Oh no, the March speed bonus is triggered when you have troop hit based attack. Okay, yeah, it's triggered. All right, is his 20% all the time though? This can, oh, yeah, that's it. Boom, bingo. Best hook up with Mad and let him donate on account to you. Yeah, well, that's also a thing, Moby. Wait until Lancelot Prime makes his debut and slaps you for the insult. He's had 6 years to do that. Scrits, thanks, man. Dismantle CC gear. Why? It's all blue. Why would I dismantle the windswept gear? The only reason I use the double C primary is to go fetch runes or to go kill farmers whenever they're trying to clear spaces for teleport spots in KBK. Like, ZK's firing up. Yeah, maybe. Zooj, Abakar. Yeah, we'll get to Zooj in a second. You're in 606. No, I'm in 365 right now. I'm in 365 right now with this count. Killing farmers are bad right now. I don't know what that means. I've never been a farm killer, but again, I have to shift my role. It's bad for your reputation. Well, if that's all you do, it's bad for your reputation. But if you're doing it strategically, it shouldn't be. Like if you're doing it strategically so people can't teleport in for KBK front lines, if somebody says something bad about that, then that's on them. Like, to me, that's not something that should be ill repudiated or of ill repute. But if that's all you do, like if you don't fight except to just farm kill, then yeah, bad reputation. Make sure you save your equipment sets. That's the other thing. Okay, so Guan's set. Okay, so infantry load. I'll just say best infantry loadout. Confirm. And then Nevsky. Okay, hold on. This is how I can do it. Perfect. So let me go back to Mina. Fine, I'll just redo it. All right, so give me my stuff back. Mina. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Enzo. I'm going to have best for all three because I'm not going to have multiple bests of the same type, troop type. And then I'm going to have Cav 2, Cav 3, or Archer 1, or Archer 2, Archer 3, something like that. Quit. But I want to have something that says best so I know which one is best. Because that can change, right? Like that can be updated. And then my ring. Equip. All right. So this is best Cav. Oh. Confirm. Got it. Can I just change the name? Maybe not. That's all right. That's okay. Boudica Prime. Did I do? Oh, it's going to be Zooj, right? Zooj is going to be my primary. Okay, so best Arch 1. Okay. Well, yeah, I would say like ZK. So yeah, I've been around a while, man. I'm good. Like I've got 5 billion T5 kills and 2.3 billion T4 kills. If I end up getting a couple million T1 kills, it's not the end of the world. And all my fighting is going to be on camera, so like if you got beef with that, like, you know, whatever. You do you. You live your best life. Trust me, I've kicked people out of Kingdom for being T1 farm killers and T1 farmers. But again, like, don't think that applies here. Luca, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. LOL, you should have saved it, then swapped it all at once. I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I gotta swap it anyway. Awaken your gears. Yeah, we'll get into that too. That's gonna probably have to be a different stream. All right, so those are the 3 top cav sets, or the 3 top sets that I've got. Now, so Luce is going to be my primary, right? So best infantry loadout, yes, use. Confirm. That doesn't seem like it worked. Use. There's equipment in this loadout already being used by another commander. Tapping confirm will switch that equipment over to the current commander. Is there somebody? What? Okay, hold on. What? Oh, I need to level him up. Got it. Huzzah. Bing. Bing. I've got nothing in Discord, bud. Luke, I used to be bigger than most. Now I'm a little tiny thing. For talent trees, you can visit War Chatty. Yeah, absolutely. Confused with the commanders in my KBK1. My plan is Piro Sun Tzu because I don't use Ethelflaed expedition coins buy gold statues. No. Well, they can if they're in the... Okay, so look. Yeah, I don't need that either. In this area here, if they pop up, then yes, expedition coins can buy gold statues. I think it's 2,500 if I remember correctly for you to get one, but it's only one. If that makes sense. Probably in your spam. Tagged me where? It's not in DMs. Oh, you know what? Message request. Got it. Ah. There's a lot to go through there. Yeah, I will go through this after stream. That's a lot to go through. Hamad, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Talent builder channel, type talent, and then poof. Nice, I like it. I need to definitely rework my Discord, guys. Like, my Discord is a hot mess. Peace Frog. That's BM, sir. All right, so those are set. Now, again, the way that I understand it, Zooj should be my next max based on what we've done. So right now, he is... $5,111. Okay. So. That's what I'm thinking. 5551 for now. Yeah, I need all those. Car, what's going on, man? Yeah, put your best cab on Huo since Nevsky has a lot of health already. So yeah, I've got Nevsky, Joan, Huo, Arthur. Yes. Christopher Nutter, 100%. You are 100% on point, my friend. And it probably won't be 100 unless it's something crazy special, but I'm probably going to sit in like the 40-ish range would be my guess. 40 acres for the property that we end up buying. Cameron Bentley, what's going on? Familiar name. I was in KBK1 with you when we zeroed Sulimar. Oh, yeah. Those were the good old days. Nevsky has been silently nerfed, by the way. Carr, what do you mean by that? My Zooge 5235, I have no more gold heads. Should I change it? That's equivalent to 5541. So you're almost halfway there, basically. Yeah, it's 5541. I nailed that. 5541. So you're almost halfway there. Because it takes you, I think was it 340 sculptures or something from 5551? Is that right? Smoke G5. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We were right if Nevsky got nerfed. That's right. Our reports have been atrocious. He's been trading badly for everyone. Are you in like an artifact KBK or a KBK that would augment the results? 310. Yeah, figured it was 3 something. So you're over halfway there. So I would say stay the course. But I would also maybe try and reskill roll him. Actually, what are you? 5235. So 2 is half the benefit here. 3 is a little over half the benefit here. And 5 is I would front load. So if I had to prioritize these skills, first skills priority, right? I would say damage wise, third skills priority. Tank survivability wise, second skills priority. And then I would do the fourth skill last because the benefit of the scaling is less. It's nice, but it's less. Does that make sense? Yeah, 5551 would be the way I would go for you, Lukeed. I would just continue on that path and then kind of do what I'm doing. Double AoE. Yeah, but you get the double AoE anyway as long as you have it unlocked. It's just a matter of is it 700 or 1500, which is effectively almost half. That's how I would do it. Just looking at this for the first time, that's kind of how I would do it. 5551 and then start working on maxing. Because that expertise is pretty good. This commander's troop gains the marquee effect upon entering combat, increases damage dealt by 10% for 15 seconds. Whenever they deal skill damage with the burning of, that's this one here. Yeah. Whenever you do skill damage or the marquee, you get 30 rage. So this makes it a machine gun, guys. A powerful machine gun because you get a 10% extra bonus. So that's the way it would work. E5 Daylight. Should I swap my El Cid at 5552 or my Harold Sigurdsson expertise? There's a lot more that goes into that question, but I mean, are you ever going to use El Cid again? Like ever? And it depends on how much you have for the tickets and how much you have for if you need to pay for the bundle. You guys are running Nev Joan and getting wrecked. Nev Arthur Huo Joan. That's how to balance. Okay, I'll take a look at that. All right, so let's do, well, we want to do more of these. Well, let's do the skills first. So unlock. Let's get to 555 first. Figured I'd try it. So do I have to do that each time? Okay, there we go. All right, we're using universals, guys. Nev Williams trading better than Nev Joan. Are these first like one-on-ones? I feel like that's not right. There's no way that that's right. I don't know. All right. Grade. Now here's the question. So, yeah, I was going to say that. There's no way that's right. Okay, so here's the question. I've got 134 sculptures left, getting Zooj to 5551. So let's go ahead and unlock the rest of him. That was my question, ZK. So do I max Huo from here? Would that be a better use of my heads and then switch back to Zooj once he's maxed? Do you think that's the play? Yeah. Well, not expertise, but he still needs to be maxed, right? Like, all right. I'm definitely using some XP, guys, but I've got tons, so it should be okay. Now the star spam begins. Yeah. This is like my Super Saiyan moment for my commander. 6-star. Whoops. Bingo. Also starred. I'm not sure why I didn't star him before, but he is now starred. So 5551. I do really like the rage generation. So for Huo. Still gotta do this stuff. Yeah, see, I've got garbage for this stuff. This is gonna be bad. We're gonna have to do another stream on this because we're already at 2.5 hours. You have a lot of everything, bro. Armaments will come in time and awakening. I wish you good luck. Novocaine, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Filter by cat. Yeah, I'll go through all that on another stream, guys. We're gonna do the armaments is gonna need its own 2.5 hours dedicated, like 100%. Okay, so 160 gold sculptures will get me 5% skill damage, 30% rage requirement reduction, 2% normal damage bonus, 5% cav defense bonus, another 5% skill damage bonus, and an extra 300 healing factor when you defeat an enemy. Well, I can't scale up the last two because I still need 26. Still need 26 to max without expertising. Is that better than keeping what I have and then maxing Zooj faster and getting 8% damage bonus, 800 more damage factor on the triggered marquee effect, and you gain the marquee effect right away, and you get the 30 rage bonuses. Open Skay. What's Skay, Chelly? Yeah, Thun Gun. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. I do have some keys. Guys, I've also got. So I've got so many Writer of History bundles to get. Just with just right now, I've got 3, and then I've got. I'm going to be able to unlock at least another 3 or 4 of these within the next couple weeks. I mean, that's enough gold heads to do what I need to do for either way. Save keys for 200 for KBK Crystal. That's true too. Stormwatch. I can save them for that. Just max spin the next couple of. Well, I won't max spin it, but yeah, all I'm going to be using the wheels for is to unlock. Yeah. Okay. So let's. I think y'all are right. We should do Huo. Get him to whatever it is. I don't think it's better either way. They're both good-ish. So let's do 1 skill here. And then I'll max him in 24s. Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, so 5554 is what Huo is. And then I'll be able to focus Zooj next. And yeah, that should be fine. If the swapping event comes again, it won't be for years probably. Because there's just no way. I could do it again, maybe 2 or 3 more times, and still not really lose anything because I've got so many gold key tavern commanders, sculptures. So I'll stop here, Cyrus, and then the rest will be going into Zooj, and then I'll put the last 80 into Huo later. Yeah, I would say at least a couple years, if not more. Are these all the star ones? Yeah, these are all the star ones. Why do they look different? Glorious Leader. Civilization Leader. Civilization Leader. Oh well, whatever. Let me do it again. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it. Oh, we did the preset. We did the presets, didn't we? Or do we need to do the other 2 equipment presets? So Guan's gear needs to go to Luce, right? So best infantry loadout, use. This equipment is confirm. Okay, cool. Works now. Now we need to go to Zooj and get best archer loadout, use. Yes. And then we need to go to Huo. Or do we go to Nevsky? Where's Nevsky? There he is. I guess we got to put it on Huo, right? So we go back to Huo, and then this is my Cav 2. And then we go to, which one has my other infantry set? Scipio, maybe? Yeah. And then we've got infantry 2. And I'm sure I can improve these guys, but this is going to be what I've got right this second. So now we're going to go to Oh, XY. I've got XY. You're right. Do I have XY? I don't have XY favored. We'll go Cav 3. They're basically the same, aren't they? Aren't they basically the same? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Dark Overdose. I've seen that suggestion multiple times. Yeah, Who Arthur is what I've got set up right now. Storm. LC Philip better. What's LC? Phoenix. Luce Philip. I've got Luce Alex right now. I've got Zhuge Philip right now. I could always do Zhuge YSG or Zhuge Boudica Prime, Tamiris, Artemisia, Manatori. I have Scipio Prime, no Wallace, no Ragnar Prime. All right, so then we need to go to Huo and load in Cav 3. No, Cav 1. And then go to Nevsky and load in Cav 3. Right? That's the play? Yeah. That's the play. All right. Well, I'll know what it is. And then the Cav 2. Cav 2 is still pretty good. It's not bad. In fact, I actually do need to. Hold on. So, Huo. Yeah, no, that's top tier. Nevsky. Yeah. Zhuge. Horn. Okay. And then Guan. Okay, Guan, I need infantry 2. That's not terrible. Just need to upgrade the helmet and the chest piece. And the boots. Yeah, all of it needs to be upgraded, but it's serviceable. Sanche, I've got multiple accounts before, and each account has its own thing. The other account I had in 307 was a monster, but I ended up passing it on to 307 back. So this is my main account that I first started, and this is what we're working with. All right. I think that's it, guys. So we got all of our equipment set up. We've got all of our marches set up. We've done our swap. We've upgraded Huo to 5554. We've upgraded Zhuge to 5551. I think maybe tomorrow what we'll do is we'll do Ciroli. We'll reset up. Oh, tomorrow we'll work on armaments. Tomorrow is armaments. I need to reapply presets now. You're right. So let me do that. Cancel. So can I not? Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I need to remake my things. Is that basically what that's saying? So I need to do Guan, Scipio again. Yeah, okay. And then I need to do Luce Alex. It's so crazy that I'm using Alex. Now, I will say I don't have his... Oh, damn it. I don't have him maxed in the museum yet. That's the other thing. Eventually, I will have him done, but he's not maxed in the museum yet. Shay, Alex. Confirm. Then we got Zoosh, Philip. And we got Huo, Arthur Pendragon. And then we've got Nevsky, Joan Prime. There we go. There are some armaments on some of the things, but not all. Like I said, we're going to do the armaments tomorrow. I'll do armaments tomorrow. Mario Brando, welcome to the stream. We're just wrapping up here shortly. So what do you think, guys? We looking okay? Mario since Kingdom 16 original. Wow, that's been a while. That's been like 5 years. True Noob, yes, I am fully back. And we're going to have some fun with this thing, man. I tell you, this is going to be exciting. I'm going to have a good time with this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good starting point for us, good foundational point. I think Armaments is going to take its own 2-hour stream at least. And then we're going to have to start working on equipment as well. So we're going to have to do armaments. Yeah, talent trees. I'll sort the talent trees out. It's not a big deal. Armaments and equipment are really what we're going to have to really focus on. I think that I can make some pretty big improvements on equipment relatively quickly. Armaments is going to be the one where I'm going to have to really just jump into this because it's not as known to me because they started coming out with armaments right as I was pulling back. And then, yeah, two, I just don't have the years of armament pulling in that everybody else has. So I'm going to have to really kind of dive into this and see what's going on there. Yeah, Fjord. Yeah, I mean, I know 90%, but armaments is a big deal. And once I start fighting, I'll get a pretty good grasp on on how everything is from a commander standpoint and all that. Just don't look at your reports, Drago. How dare you? I will look and I will show and I will not cry. All damage. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need to get out of the Imperium scene. But we'll see. All damage, health, defense, march. Yeah. All right, guys. Been a pleasure today. It's been about 3 hour stream. How about that? I'm excited. If you haven't watched it already, I did post a video yesterday on why I'm coming back and why you should come back if you haven't done so already. We just went through a lot of that today as well, but I gave you a nice big from since I left to now kind of synopsis. You should go watch that if you haven't done so already. I did partner with another game developer for another game for a video as well, if you want to go check that out. It's different. It's a twist. It's a little bit more on the adult side, so definitely don't show it to the kiddos, but it's fun nonetheless. If you focus just on the gameplay, it's basically Rise of Kingdoms meets GTA, if you want to think about it that way. Other than that, it is a one-time partnership with them, by the way. It was going to be longer term, but I pared it down. Just rock, all rock, going forward. Kiddos do not click. That being said, guys, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't or are coming back to watching me. I totally understand if you left and want to come back. It's great. Appreciate the support either way. It's been a pleasure on this side. Look forward to seeing you either tomorrow or the next day. The next stream we do, though, will be armaments. So that's going to be the next one, and we're going to dig in real deep for that. Otherwise, if you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Discord. Yeah, that's it, guys. Really appreciate your time. I enjoyed myself. Got a lot done today. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. And take care.